Figuring out how much food your Pomeranian puppy should eat can be confusing, especially for first-time Pom owners. I remember when I first brought Biscuit home, I kept wondering if I was feeding him too little or too much. Pomeranians are tiny, but they grow fast, and their food needs change as they get older. So here's a simple, easy-to-follow guide to help you understand how much your Pomeranian puppy should eat based on their age. 0 to 8 weeks. During the first few weeks of life, your Pom puppy depends completely on their mother's milk. That's their only source of nutrition, and it gives them everything they need to grow strong and healthy. But around 3 to 4 weeks old, breeders or owners usually start introducing some solid food. This is called weaning. At this stage, you can start with a high-quality puppy formula made for small breeds. Make sure the food is soft and easy to eat. I used to mix Biscuit's dry puppy kibble with warm water or a puppy milk replacer to make it mushy. But even with solid food, your puppy will still nurse from their mom until around 8 weeks old. It's a slow, gradual process. 8 weeks. By 8 weeks old, your Pomeranian puppy should be eating only solid food. It's an important time because they're growing quickly and they need the right food to support that. An 8-week-old Pom puppy will usually eat around 1/4 to 1/2 cup of puppy food daily, split into 3 to 4 meals. Small, frequent meals are best because their tiny stomachs can't handle a lot at once. Always check how your puppy is doing with the food. If they finish it all fast and seem hungry, you can add a little more. If they leave some food behind, you might be giving too much. Every puppy is a little different, so watching them helps. 3 months. By the time your Pom hits 3 months old, they'll have more energy and a bigger appetite. You can now feed them around 1/3 to 2/3 cup of food daily, divided into 3 meals. Make sure you're feeding them puppy food that's meant for small breeds. Pomeranians have special nutritional needs because of their size, and regular dog food might not be enough. I always double-check the food label to make sure it's good for small breed puppies like Biscuit. 4 months. At 4 months old, your Pom is growing fast and super active. This is when they need enough food to keep up with all that energy. You can feed them around 1/2 to 3/4 cup of food each day, split into 3 meals. Most puppy food bags have feeding guidelines based on your puppy's weight, so you can also use that as a reference. 5 to 6 months. At this age, your Pom is basically in their teenage phase. They're playful, active, and burning energy like crazy. Biscuit was running all over the house at this stage. Most Pomeranian puppies between 5 and 6 months old eat about 1/2 to 1 cup of food daily, divided into 3 meals. Some puppies might eat a bit more or less, depending on how active they are. If your Pom is always playing, jumping, and running, they might need more. If they're more chilled out, they might need a little less. 6 to 7 months. Now, your Pom is getting closer to their adult size. Their energy might slow down a little, and their food needs will too. At this age, most Pomeranians eat around 1/2 to 3/4 cup of food each day. You can still split this into 2 or 3 meals, but many Pom owners start shifting to 2 meals a day around this time, morning and evening. It's always good to keep an eye on their weight. You should be able to feel their ribs without them being too bony or too chubby. 8 months to 1 year. Once your Pom hits 8 months old, they're almost fully grown. At this age, they usually eat about 1/2 to 2/3 cup of food daily, divided into 2 meals. You can now slowly start transitioning them to adult dog food, but make sure it's meant for small breeds. Their little bodies need food that's easy to chew and packed with the right nutrients. These are general feeding guidelines for Pomeranian puppies, but every pup is different. Some grow faster, some are more active, and some just have bigger appetites. The best way to know you're feeding the right amount is to watch their body. They should be playful, have a healthy weight, and not be begging for food all the time or leaving lots of food behind. And if you're ever unsure, always check with your vet. They can help you figure out exactly how much food your Pom puppy needs. See ya!